So, without no further ado, I want to get right up into this video. Now, the reason why I'm making this video today is because I want to talk about lust. And the reason why I talk about lust is because I've seen the things that it actually does to people and the things that it actually done to me. Now, for the last five, 5 or 4 years, you know, 5 years ago, I've gone through some very tough, experiences. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I used to be different. Like the person, this guy that you see here right now, I was a very different man. Like 5 years ago, I think I was in campus at the time. So I was not informed. Let me just say that I was not informed. I was lost. The devil had me. The demons had me. The demons had my tank. The demons had a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So me actually making this video is because I don't want none of y'all actually making the same mistake. I don't want to see another man, another dude just going on and just making the same mistake that I made. And not just dudes, this even goes for the girls out there. I don't want to lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I actually made better choices in life, I wouldn't be I wouldn't be where I am right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm in a bad place right now, but I'm saying like if I made some better choices in life, I'll be way ahead from where I am right now. I'm not saying I'm in a bad place, bro, but I'm just saying if I just accepted Jesus, back then I was born again. I was actually born again. When I get time, I'll actually make a video and tell you guys about my story about how I got born again. I've actually been born again 3 times. Just keep backsliding over and over. I know it kind of sounds fucked up, but but that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I've really gone through a lot of shifts, you know, in my life, as a person. So that's not the reason why I made this video today. I want to talk about lust, and the reason why I talk about this is because of the experiences that I've had, the last couple years. So I don't want you to make the same mistake again. So let me tell you what lust does to you. So if you have a weak mind, it's how the devil uses you. Because let me tell you something. This life here, this is a matrix. We're in a matrix. This life is a trap, bro. Everything here is a trap. And let me tell you something. From the moment I actually started, meditating, I've been, if I'm really honest with myself right now, I've been feeling like when I'm in that spiritual realm, and when I come back here, I was actually telling my friend the other day, when I'm in that spiritual realm, I feel like I'm more myself. I feel like I'm more alive when I'm in that state. I don't know whether that actually makes any sense. I feel like I'm more alive when I'm in that state more than me being here right now, standing here right now. I feel like I'm more alive like that. And ever since I started praying and meditating. Uh, if I'm really honest, I've really seen some great, changes in my life. And I came to understand some of the things that were actually happening to me that had nothing to do with this, physical world, this physical, this physical dimension, the flesh and all that. Everything happens in the spiritual realm. Now, the reason why I made this again is because of lust. And this lustful behavior, it doesn't just start from the flesh, bro. Let me tell you, all this just comes from the mind. It starts from your mind, and it goes back to the spiritual realm. So you really gotta have a strong mind. If your mind is poor, if you have a weak mind, that's how the devil uses you. That's how they use you. So if you have a weak mind, it gets more easier for a demon or whatever things to actually come into your life and actually just mess up your shit like that. Cause you're not really strong. You're just giving up to the pleasures of the flesh and all that. You know what I'm saying? So the moment that you do that, that's how they use you. And remember that the devil has an agenda. You know what I'm saying? That's how the devil uses you to actually, do his job or whatever the devil's actually planning. Cause you're just a puppet. You know what I'm saying? So the moment that you actually, the moment that you train your mind, to have a strong mind, to have a strong mentality, to actually accept Jesus in your life, it's the moment that you actually, you get shielded, you get protected from all this shit. So I'm telling you this because I don't want you to actually make the same mistake again. Because look at this like this. So the moment that you actually go out there and you start having sex with random people, and I'm not saying it's bad. You can actually admire a woman. You can admire a woman. You can admire a woman because women are great. Like a woman is actually put here for that purpose. To be with a man. But the moment that you actually start, admiring, her boobs, her ass and all that, that's the moment that you actually get lost. You know what I'm saying? So if you wanna be strong in the mind, bro, you gotta start, you gotta start practicing how to train your mind to be, to have that strong, mind state, you know, and let Jesus in your life. Especially that. You gotta let Jesus in your life. Because let me tell you, this whole life is a trap. Like I said, we're in the matrix. This life is a trap. So the moment that you actually give into this, that's the moment that you get lost, bruh. So you know what I'm saying? So the moment that you actually give into the, to the pleasures of the flesh, that's the moment that you get lost, and you never, and who knows, you will never come back to that again. So you got to give into Jesus. You got to bring, Jesus to your life, and that's the only way that you actually going, beat these, demons and all that. So back to what I was actually trying to say before that. I was saying the moment that you actually go out there and you start having sex with like, random people, you open doors to like, generational, curses and all that. So let's say maybe someone had a curse like generational curse in the family and shit. So the moment that you actually go and start having, sex